The Nashville Statement is a forthright explanation of God's timeless design for marriage. So why are so many people upset about it? Paul Weber is President and CEO of Family Policy Alliance. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Stuart.
First, summarize for us what it says. What's in there?
Well, as you would expect, a statement on biblical sexuality, Stuart, it affirms what we already know. It affirms that God's design for sexuality is to occur in marriage between one man and one woman for life. It denies that sexuality should be a part of any other experience but that. Most importantly, it affirms that all people deserve dignity. We're all created in God's image. And finally, and most importantly, that Jesus Christ came to save sinners like us. And it's through the grace of Jesus Christ that all of us can experience the grace and dignity of biblical sexuality.
Now, from what you're saying and also from reading the document, it struck me there's nothing new here. This is standard Christian teaching for the last couple thousand years. Why was it necessary now?
Yeah, this important Supreme Court decision that happened just a few years ago called the Obergefell decision by a 5-4 majority, one judge difference there, set the stage of what we all really anticipated, and that is an all-out assault on Christian conscience. We're seeing it played out with the photographer and the baker and the shirt maker being dragged into court for their Christian conscience. We're seeing it in the public schools right now, where boys are being allowed in the girls' locker rooms and showers to play on sports teams. The president is being assaulted now for rescinding the Obama administration's mandate to allow transgenders to serve in the military. These are all things, Stuart, that we predicted. They're now coming true, and now more than ever, Christians need to understand what God's design for sexuality is.
I guess with all that in the headlines, it's not surprising this is being harshly criticized by those who think they have a better idea of what marriage is.
Yeah, no surprise there. The media is coming out in force, attacking those who believe and affirm God's design for biblical sexuality. It is not surprising to us, but now's the time to really take a stand and to show what it is that Christians believe.
Now, when I went to the website, I read it like a regular guy. I didn't read the statement first. I looked at who signed it, and the list is impressive. It goes from Al Mohler to Francis Chan.
Yeah, what I really love about it is the diversity of theological doctrine, if you will, but yet all of these Christian leaders across the country understand and affirm God's design for marriage is clear. And we are called as Christians to live it out, and not only live it out, but to proclaim it to the nation, because ultimately that's what's good for our society.
And we'd really like people to read it, consider it, and sign it if it works for you.
Yeah, we're asking our folks to thoughtfully go to the Nashville Statement, to read it carefully, to sign it if you believe and understand and affirm what it says. But not only that, take the time to download it, print it off, take it to your pastor, and here's why. Research shows our young people don't understand this issue. They don't understand the reasons for this issue. We need the church and the pulpits to proclaim God's design for marriage and biblical sexuality, and this is an important way to do that.
All right. Anything else you'd like to share before I let you go?
Just thank you all to all of you who watch and support this ministry. As we gear up for the 2018 election cycle, I want you to know that we'll be looking at this Nashville Statement and how legislators compare and align with it as we look to promote and endorse and get candidates elected that affirm your values.
Excellent. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Stuart.